many things in life can be described as incredible. A walk on the beach, a perfect 100-line test, the Apollo 12 moon landing is one of those incredible things. I'm sure many of you looked up at the moon and imagined how life-changing it would be. One of the most life-changing things was the Apollo 12 moon landing for its impacts it had on the world. I've done extensive research on this topic, and ranging from websites to journal articles and more. The Apollo 12 moon landing had great impact on everything, short and long term, especially its impact on space travel. So let's dig in. In her journal article, Linda Harridge in 2019, Repeat Performance, Apollo 12 achieved second moon landing, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration talks of the November 19th, 1969 moon landing. They faced many challenges during this. The first was when lightning struck their V rocket, which endangered them a lot. The second was trajectory. They had to change their trajectory mid-trip in order to land on a better spot on the moon. While they were landing on the moon, the rocket began to burn, which is very dangerous for them. And lastly, when they made opposite side of the moon, they lost contact with Earth. After this, however, Charles Conrad from Pennsylvania and Alan Bean from Texas became the third and fourth people to step foot on the moon. However, their mission was not over. They needed to place a package on the moon in order to track its seismic waves and erosion and more. They also took a 16-inch sample from the moon. This was in order to track erosion and more. They also retrieved parts from a past spacecraft. This was in order to tell what was the best type of material to build future rockets with. They also took photographs because traveling to the moon is very expensive, so they wanted to have to travel as minimum as possible. And now when we go to the effects of this, there were many short and long term. One of the biggest was the landing goals. They found that, so the moon is very hilly and has a rough surface, so it is very important to prepare for where to land before the trip begins. The Naval Institute Archives of 2021 talks of how this moon landing was very important, and it led to many more curiosities that they wanted to increase the safety in order to be able to travel more and more cost efficient. It also introduced more mysteries that the government wanted to solve. The Naval Institute also talks about how life became very profitable living in space after this because they realized it was relatively simple. In conclusion, the Apollo 12 moon landing had very much long and short-term effects and changed space exploration as we know it. So next time you see a shooting star, look up and imagine that can be you one day.